They say you're lazy, but what they don't see is everything going on behind your eyes. You're not lazy, you're distracted, broke, and emotionally overwhelmed. You wake up tired not because you slept too much, but because your mind never stopped running. The bills, the pressure, the expectations, the noise of a world screaming that you're falling behind. Every time you sit down to focus, your phone pings, your mind wanders, and instead of progress, you get stuck in another loop. Scroll, 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 then guilt, then shame. Sound familiar? It's not that you don't want to change your life. You do. But when your brain is constantly in survival mode, it's nearly impossible to think clearly, let alone plan big, because survival steals your ambition. You're not lazy. Your energy is being drained by stress, by distractions designed to trap you, by a system that thrives on your exhaustion. You see, most people aren't lazy. They're burned out by broken systems that reward effort with just enough to stay afloat. You work 8 hours a day, barely make it through, and when you finally have time for your dreams, you're too tired to dream. You're surrounded by entertainment, not education. You're bombarded with fear, not freedom, and slowly, without realizing it, you begin to believe that maybe you're the problem. But you're not the problem. The truth is, you've been fighting an invisible war, one that no one talks about. The war against comparison, the war against comfort, the war against a mind that's been hijacked by dopamine, bad habits, and deep emotional wounds. Let me ask you this. Have you ever sat down to finally work on that goal, only to find yourself stuck doing nothing for hours, and you call yourself lazy? But here's what's actually happening. Your brain is avoiding pain, not chasing pleasure. Every time you try to break out, it triggers fear, self-doubt, and anxiety. And so your mind, who to protect you, distracts you. With YouTube, with Netflix, with endless scrolling, it's not laziness. It's a system failure. It's a life built on defense instead of direction. Think about it. You've never been taught how to think, how to manage your focus, how to rewire your habits, how to build momentum. So you blame yourself. But blaming yourself doesn't fix the cycle, it strengthens it. Here's what the most successful people know. Discipline isn't about willpower. It's about removing friction, changing your environment, controlling your input, and protecting your mind like it's the most valuable asset in the world. Because it is. You don't fix distraction with motivation. You fix it with structure. You fix it with boundaries. You fix it by becoming intentional. Every day, even when you don't feel like it. You don't break the broke mindset by working harder. You break it by thinking differently, by seeing that your time is more valuable than your tasks, and by realizing that doing less, with purpose, is more powerful than doing more with chaos. And you don't overcome overwhelm by ignoring it. You face it, step by step, one change at a time, one distraction removed, one habit improved, one victory stacked on another. You're not lazy, you're just carrying too much pain in silence. But here's the good news. You can change this. You can rebuild. You can clear the noise, protect your focus, and claim the life that's been waiting for you. It starts with one decision: to stop labeling yourself, to stop waiting for motivation, and to start showing up, imperfectly but consistently. You're not lazy, you're powerful but unfocused, talented but stuck, worthy but tired. And now, it's time to wake up that version of you that's been buried under the noise. So if this message hit home, if it made you pause and reflect, don't keep it to yourself. Like this video, because someone else needs to hear it too. Subscribe to this channel, because we don't do surface level content here. We go deep, we speak truth, and we rebuild lives one mindset at a time. Thanks for watching. You've got this.